Hello everyone, my name is Aimee. I am the Black Cat Stitcher here on YouTube and on Instagram. And I am here to film my end of February update for all of the crafty things that I've been up to during the month of February. I am filming on a snow day, so I'm here at home when I should be at work because everything got canceled because of a blizzard that's happening currently. Yeah, that as a result though, I'm not necessarily 100% prepared to film this video because I do have my work project or my travel project that's still at work, and I also don't have my knitting with me as well. But we will keep going because I have the majority of my projects here to show you what I've been up to here in, sorry, my cats are distracting me, here in February. So I'm just gonna grab from the top of my pile over here and start working through my projects. So this is the first project. Let me grab something as a backboard. Sorry you got to see all of my chins. But this is the first project this is the project I'm currently working on, I guess I should say. I'm working on this for March's prompts for monthly magazine challenge. This is Princess Elliana by Mirabilia. And the last time I picked this up, I finished her arm. So it's kind of light purple, but I did this purple here, and then I worked on her leg down here. So I'm gonna keep filling in some of the purple here for when I pick it up after filming. My goal is 1,000 stitches. I've done about 500-ish so far. So that's what I'm working on, and you'll see how far I got on that at the end of March. All right, let's go next on the pile. Okay. Let's undo the Q-snap here because there's a lot of progress on this one and she's covered by the Q-snap. Okay. So this is You Belong to Me by Long Dog Samplers. And this is my Focus on a Finish project. And I did quite a bit of work on this in the month of February. I didn't have it on any of my called for projects in terms of goals. But once all those goals were completed, I picked this up and just started working on it. And then here at the beginning of March, I also worked on this for monthly magazine challenge progress. So yeah, here's where I'm at with working on the pyramid. So hopefully by this end of the month, you'll get the pyramid done, see the pyramid done. I do have to say that these two birds both caused me a shitload of trouble because I had to unpick them both and start over at one point. So I'm glad the birds are done. And pardon any noise you might hear. I think my cats are playing a little, and they like to play with this ball toy that makes a lot of noise. And they're playing in a tunnel, which crinkles a lot. So, sorry if you hear noise in the background. All right. On this project, have to get this out of the Q-snap too. Okay. All right, so at the end of January, I left you with me attempting to finish the page here on my HAED for a WIPGO goal, and I did it. I finished this page up here, and I moved the Q-snap down here. I have plans that I'm gonna start working on this page right here. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but so far my progress on this is that I've gotten a page finish per year. I always put a page finish for this on my WIPGO plans, but I don't know, the last 2 years it seemed as if the page finish WIPGO thing happened at the beginning of the year, and then I put it away and I never touched it again, which I mean is fine, but also I'd rather, I mean, if I keep doing that, I'll never finish this. So I don't know. I want to try and work it into my goals a little bit more, so that maybe I can get more than just a page finish a year on this. And I don't know. And yeah, maybe I could get more significant progress on this. But I haven't quite figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that. My thought maybe was a daily 100, but honestly I don't think that sort of, I guess, plan really fits the style of the way that I stitch. But because honestly, I mean, I can do, you know, pick up a project, and like even when we do the Bringos for monthly challenge, it's like sometimes if I have that project on the board for multiple days, I will save it and then do all of the prompts at once. So I'm not picking up a project and putting it away and then starting a second project in one day. My stitching, I usually just pick up a project because all of my stitching sessions happen in the evening after work for the most part. And you know, sometimes I have my work project where I'm working on that one, you know, during lunch break and all that jazz. But that Heaven and Earth design isn't really conducive to working at it on during lunch. So yeah, I usually just come home from work, pick up a project and work on it as much as I can. And that, I don't like switching projects. So anywhoozin, this is the, whoops, I'm gonna take this out of the Q-snap too, because I just recently moved it. But anyway, this is Yipee by Stitchman Darcy. My goal for this is to do 1,000 stitches on this per month. So to finish this one and at least start the second one, I'm doing 2 of them, one for my cousin, one for my brother for Christmas gifts. So yeah, I haven't yet picked it up for March 1,000, but this is the progress that I made in February for the 1,000 stitches that I did. So basically I working on the MFer word motherfucker at the bottom, and I think the next thing I'm gonna do is bring the border all the way around when I pick this up next, and then, you know, finish the word at the bottom. Oh, and I guess there's a tree over here too. I might work on the tree a little, who knows. It seems like 1,000 stitches in this project gets it a long way, so you'll see probably quite a bit of progress next time I pick it up. But anywho, put this back in my bag here. Alright, this next project is Halloween Cats by Stitches with Coffee. This is a group of 7 ornaments that yeah, are, I get essentially cats in costumes. This is the first of the 7 that I'm working on, the devil cat costume. And I'm almost done. You will be seeing this again next month. It is one of the WIPCO calls for the month of March, but I haven't picked it up yet. So I'll get 1,000 more stitches on this. Probably you'll see the start of a secondary cat. But yeah, all that I have to finish with this is to finish the filling in the black on the cat. All right, here's my next project. Hi, Buggy. All right, this one is a new start. So one of the WIPCO calls that I had for February was to do Watercolor City for 1,000 stitches, but I decided to temporarily UFO that one because I'm not enjoying the process of stitching it. I will eventually enjoy the final product, but yeah, so I set it aside and decided to switch it out and do a new start instead. So I did 1,000 stitches on this new start. This is Colorful Cat by something Rocking Horse on Etsy. Rocking Horse, and she does a whole bunch of colorful animals in a similar kind of style, rainbowy style. And I got 2 of her charts, and I'm gonna do them on the same colored fabric. One's a cat, one's a gecko, because I have geckos and I have cats. But yeah, that's Colorful Cat. I'm doing the cat first, and then I'm doing the gecko on the same color fabric, which is Mirage by Picture This Plus. All right, another project. What do we have in here? Okay, this one was my second WIPCO call for the month of February. This is one of the QS Grace Faces, the Blue Lady. Artwork by Josephine Wall, and charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. So I reached the bottom with making my scaffolding, and then I came back up here to the side and I started filling it in. So I'm gonna fill it in, and it'll start looking like the picture. Well, it kind of, you can see the outline of the picture, but it's pixelated at this point. But yeah, I got a new bag for this one from Jasmine Custom Bags because the top had a big, huge rip in it. Slowly but surely, I'm replacing my cheapo Amazon bags with nice, fancy bags. What is in here? Yes. Alrighty. This one, do not be alarmed by the margins. I am aware that it is close. But anywho, this is Ode to Peacock by Jan Hicks Creates. And yes, I am aware that the margins are nothing. But I'm doing this one on a scrap piece of fabric. So if it fits, I will stitch it. I color completing, I guess. When I first started, I, worked around in whatever color to be able to reach all 4 sides. So I was certain that this would fit on this piece of fabric because I knew it was going to be a close call. So I made it all the way to the bottom, went all the way to the top and to both sides. And then this last time I picked it up, I started color completing. I did about 2,000 stitches, maybe 3 on this. I color completed the black, and I believe I color completed this silver lace background. So next I'll probably pick up one of the blues and the peacock and start working through that. one thing that I did, before I started the silver, I tried working on one of the colors that's in the Peacock. It's an orange color. It's also in the border. But I don't know. I'm doing this in the DMC instead of the Mrs. Sada's silk that it's called for. And of course there's going to be a slight color differentiation between the called for and the DMC, but that orange, which I've already picked out, I mean, in the picture it looks yellow. So I might make a color substitution at some point and see where that goes. But yeah, I'm gonna start working on the Peacock next, so he will come into the picture there. But yeah, that is all of the, well, no, that's not all of the projects that I worked on. I worked a little on my knitting, which I don't have with me currently, and I don't have access to at the moment. I did a stripe on that, and then I also had my Stitch for Pride 2025 sampler stitch along that I completed February as motif. It's currently my work project because I'm working on March's motif. So you will see that at the end of March. And since I can't go to work because of the snow, yeah, we're gonna have to leave it at work. But anywho, that is what I worked on in the month of February. As for plans, I believe for WIPGO, my calls are the Halloween cats and what is the other call? I think it was Yippee. No. But anywho, whatever it is, you'll see it hopefully at the end of March. For my monthly acrostic goals, I have You Belong to Me, Princess Elliana. Maybe it was Princess Elliana that was on WIPGO. It might be. Anyway, I think it was Princess Elliana. But Princess Elliana, and then Rosina Dizery 1820, Yippee and Halloween cats. I also put that on my monthly acrostic. I'm gonna double dip and do WIPGO and an acrostic goal at the same time. But yeah, that's what I got. Let me know in the comments some of your opinions or strategies that you use to get more consistent progress on large HAEDs, instead of just, you know, doing a page finish a year. I don't think that necessarily 2 pages of finish or completion is in my horizon, but I do still want to make sure that I'm consistently working on that project. But yeah, let me know your thoughts or what strategies that you use in your plan making for the month that keeps, you know, a project going, essentially. Especially like a project like that's super confetti heavy, and I got I think it's the regular size. Thank God I didn't get the super size, but I'm doing it on 18 count, which makes it the size of a tapestry. So it's a large project. Like if I stood up and tried to roll out the fabric, it's probably just as tall as I am and much wider than I am. So yeah, even probably wider than my wingspan, frankly. But anywho, give me your opinions, and I will see everybody at the end of March. And yeah, we'll see how much progress I get. So see you.